It was a hard day at work. Oh my god, I felt like it would never end. Man, the YouTube screens are popping tonight. Let me tell you, I can't keep up with everything. I think just about almost everybody in this like crazy corner of YouTube has gone live. Upchurch is live, painting, doing paintinisms. 8Cal is live. He was having just a conversation. It was really kind of both funny and sad to see him have to navigate through, for lack of a better term, the dare I say, okay, for a fan base that is going to continue to support the man of church, they really are concerned about what other people do. So they kind of forced his hand to talk about Upchurch. He clearly did not want to. I'll tell you this, okay? Look, I'm not a crazy fan of the genre just yet. I hear some bangers, but he said he put out this new song, and I thought about it and realized, you know what? I really don't. I haven't listened to a lot of his music per se. So, he's there. This is what he does as an independent artist. He promotes his music and says, "Hey, go give it check it out." Let me see how the reception has been. But man, oh man, it's just so crazy and sad. Again, I repeat myself. The chat is filled with, I don't know, almost equal parts, like 60% we'll say is like his fan, or maybe 75% are his fans, and all the rest are just like the tweakers that are just like, oh, you talk about Upchurch. Then when he talks about Upchurch, because they keep talking about him, they're like, oh, look at you, you're talking about him, and we didn't even bring him up. Jeez, man. So let me see. First time, never played his new song, very short. Oh, look, Local Live. Oh, look, oh, God, terrible, terrible show. All right, let me hear some ACAL music, his new song. Let's see how this goes. Bear with me. And at least, unlike anything Upchurch related, when I play it, I don't have to worry about any strikes. Oh, and you remember the live I did about immigration? YouTube took it down. They just took it down. They said it's a warning because of apparently some of the footage of the migrants going from their country and being in ours. What the hell? I'm gonna screenshot everything they said because that's just mind-boggling. But all right, let's get to it. I can't see I have to turn off my phone until I get a new charger, so I can't see the comments yet. Let's roll.
Dear Father, somewhere up in heaven, I fear nothing here. Hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom come, that will be done. I killed a man in vain. If I take it all back, I'll probably do the same.
I already like it more than Upchurch's. They want to take me out because A, no auto tune. B, I just like the sound. I just like the sound of this. It's just easier to kind of take in, and I'm bopping to it. I dig this, but that's just the beginning. It can go downhill.
Amen. To all the hustlers and the thieves, amen. The ones ain't make it out the streets, amen. Some of them, just like you and me, amen. The ones who paid the price and it ain't cheap, amen. This is crack, but I ain't whipping it. New money blue, but I ain't tripping it. Y'all tripping, new pistol, get a grip on it. Ain't no auction, but I did a bid. Belligerent, and I don't need a gang, cause I'm with the shit. Almost lost my soul when I envisioned it. Your wishes come true and then you live the shit. It hits different.
All right, remember, my preferred genre for too many years to ignore, and I have to be very transparent, is like the legitimate hip hop of the day. Yes, defaulted to Tupac and old school Outkast, Biggie, Nas, all that stuff. So hearing this, I just always can't help but compare. But at the very least, he's spitting. This is not the level of bars I'm accustomed to, but at the very least, they're coherent. They make sense, and it's not like a parody of itself. So he's all right. Like I can dig this. I don't know about like blasting it in the ride or anything, but at the very least, I like the sound of the song. And that's always a tall thing for me to say because I really really am trying to find specific songs in this genre, and I'm looking forward to anybody that will continue to give me examples of songs to seek out and listen to. Just not Upchurch because he keeps on whack-a-mole in it every time I have just 2 seconds of his damn shit up here.
Take life for granted when death is always imminent. My penmanship convicted of killing, and I ain't innocent. Y'all little.
See, okay, very brief sentence, but I like it. Taking life for granted when death is imminent. I dig that. That's that kind of deep, lyrical kind of, that's food. That's food for the soul. It's just a simple sentence. It's one bar amongst the bars, and I like that. If I can jive with the lyrics, I dig it. Okay.
Kids can't hold a candle to me. Animal, I've been a bully. Got a revolver and a fully. Cock back, knock his arm off. I'd say you gotta hand it to me. I'm a bad mother. You could call me Casey Anthony. Dear Father.
Okay, I like that. That kind of word play with the little, hint of the comedy there, dark comedy, gallows humor. Very dangerous around these YouTube streets. I like that a lot. Kind of. I mean, it doesn't sound anything like M, but that's the kind of line I would not expect from this genre. I appreciate that, just that right there. Any country rapper that doesn't, that when they typically seem to want to be taken so damn serious. So when you hear a line like that, it's kind of refreshing. So, okay, another positive point. Still not quite the tempo I'm accustomed to. I'm spoiled. I grew up in New York. I'm a Yankee, and I'm just really trying. I loved Bubba Sparks back in the day, but that was how long ago? Still going. Okay, Kingdom.
Somewhere up in heaven, I fear nothing here. Hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom come, that will be done. I killed a man in vain. If I take it all back, I'll probably do the same. Amen. To all the hustlers and the thieves, amen. The ones ain't make it out the streets, amen. Some of them, just like you and me, amen. The ones who paid the price and it ain't cheap, amen. This is biblical, like the paintings on the Sistine Chapel. Light a candle for the vigil. Never thought my dreams would be so miserable. Let me paint a visual. You could be on life support, breathing through an inner tube if shit gets physical. My mental health is shot. The pain comes in.
I struggled a little with that. I struggled. Okay.
Intervals. Ain't no plans to stop. Save your tears, get a bucket and a mop. Put your bets in. Your best friend will turn into a cop. Save his neck again. Swore he was your brother. Now he folds under questioning. Dress me like clothes. Speak no English like I'm Mexican. Get jammed. Supposed to take it like a man. When they pressing him, I stood tall. You just took the stand and gave them evidence. Dear Father, somewhere up in heaven.
All right, we're giving a shout out to the rats there. Did oh man, this is did Gobble's ears just perk up? Did Ryan Upchurch's ears just perk up talking about rats and secret recordingisms and shit? I know, low blow, low blow.
I fear nothing here. Hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom come, that will be done. I killed a man in vain. If I take it all back, I'll probably do the same. Amen. To all the hustlers and the thieves, amen. The ones ain't make it out the streets, amen. Some of them.
I like the whole tone of this being a testament to the people in society that, go through it, have been through it, and have come out the other side. So in that, I see this as being a very positive message, even though he's going deep inside, I think. So I dig the all-around message. Still, it's not a favorite song. I'm not going crazy about it. But I'm curious. You know what? I don't even think I've listened to the song with him and didn't him and Tom McDonald do one together? Maybe I'll listen to some others. Let's see.
Just like you and me, amen. The ones who paid the price and it ain't cheap, amen.
Okay. Well, it's not a bad song. It's not my favorite song. What's up at Riddledred, Nikki, Shep? You guys, perchance, have any recommendations? See, I didn't put Tweak Squad or Crack Squad in the hashtags today because I'm tired of dogging anybody. Right now they're all live. ACAL just finished being live. Wait, now I can must have been me. Wait, now I can must have been me. Oh, you can't hear anything? I hope so. Dear God, please tell me you can hear everything because I'll properly freak out. Can you hear the audio that I was playing, perchance? Evening. Hello. Please just hit a 1 if you're able to hear the music that I was just playing. Anybody? Here, like this. There's the 1. Okay, I know it ain't popping, and if there's no audio, that would explain it. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, so good. Let me listen to maybe another song, or feel free to make a recommendation, because this is a lane I'm honestly just not terribly familiar with. So that was his newest one. Okay, so yeah, it's good, but I can't sit here and be disingenuous and say, "Oh, that's the best thing ever." I can't. I'm not. This is not me 4 years ago going, "Oh my God, up church." He wanted me to be a simp, so why not? No. I gotta be honest about what I hear. Okay, what's one of his like really good ones? Silver Lining. Let's see. I'm looking for something like okay, Rebels. Seems to have gotten a good reception. Let me try this out. Bear with me.
When the smoke clears and the dust settles.
That sounds good. That sounds good. I immediately, I don't know. That's a vibe. That kind of, I don't know. I can't talk music too well. That just sounds like a vibe. So I'm already digging it, and that's 21 seconds in.
You can hear the sound of the rebel. The gunshots and the cold metal. And you can hear the sound of the rebel. Made it out of poverty. No trespassing sign on our property. I'm allowed to be loud if I want to be. I'm proud to be. Free on my land, shoot guns, who's stopping me? Stand alone, never fold, reload. Just make sure when we're gone, our story gets told. And the new generation learns from the old. To change the course of history, you gotta be bold. When the smoke clears and the dust settles.
Okay, this is probably my favorite ACAL song that I've heard so far. Remember, I've not heard many, very, very few. I dig just the vibe of it entirely. I like the humility. I like when any artist reflects on their roots and where they ended up, and if they're still able to keep that humility with them. I'm not like it's the opposite of the upchurch effect. I'm the best there ever is, ever was, and I like Adderall. Let me just stop with the upchurch shit if I can. Sorry, he's just gotten under my skin. No account taken, mother.
You can hear the sound of the rebel. The gunshots and the cold metal. And you can hear the sound of the rebel. Against the grain, stand on what I say. And when death comes knocking, smile in its face. We don't turn the other cheek, this ain't for the weak. And when push comes to shove, there ain't no retreat. These politicians, they got us standing in opposition. They know the mission, misinform and sell division. Take what we given and make it into a new religion. We drink the Kool-Aid, then we begin to lose the vision. Whoa, my foes don't wanna see a collision, no. Can't run from the lead that the trigger throw. All the war, so much is done on the low. We never fold.
this is a very well put together song. This is a good jam. Uh, I'd have to put this one, if I was going to give it some kind of rating, I'll put that up there with like at least a 9. The last one, like, it maybe is 6 to 7, but this one I dig. All right. If a little bit more like this, perhaps. I know there's so much more out there.
By the cold, when the smoke clears and the dust settles, you can hear the sound of the rebel, the gunshots and the cold metal, and you can hear the sound of the rebel. You ever seen a man cry? Seen a man die, held him in my hands. I seen it with my damn eyes. Never say a word, we just stomach it. It's time to start marching, hear the drums again.
The songs are very short, man. I don't know how many there are. What's up, Pitbull? It's good to see you. I just figured, I went to Church's live for a little bit, saw Dagburn begging, apparently, and then ate cows. And before that, I was in a troll channel where somebody was drunk as all hell and flipping his shit. Apparently, he's about to go on probation, and I don't know. I think it was like an intervention. Are these the live streams or the videos? What is this right here? Sorry. Give me a moment. He has a song about no. Okay, see, I see they just shot Trump. I'm guessing that's gonna be a message. Oh, wait. Okay, Calhoun and Mises and Tom McDonald. All right, first time. Let's see.
And I looked, and behold a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him.
Okay, you can already tell high production value. The camera, I mean, that little intro, 16 seconds in, this was an expensive one. Tom McDonald's involved, so there's going to be some money in this one.
You ever get depression? Face goes blank, no expression. Dealing with some demons, they aggressive. Looking at the gun on the dresser. Got a question, will these thoughts stop if I press it? I don't really want to off myself, but I often sit and think. Gotta shed a tear like a drop from a faucet. Sink, need to talk to a shrink, walk with a priest. Wanna fight everybody when I walk
I like this a lot.
down the street, want a problem? Fuck you, Your Honor. Never had a father, made me crazy. Motherfucker came in swinging like Muhammad Ali Frazier. Born in 1980, started rapping way before I ever.
Okay, he can rap. He actually can rap. This is the closest I've heard, at least a Cal, to actually spitting like bars at a level that I'm familiar with from the music I've grown up with. All right, props. Hell yeah. Muhammad Ali Frazier, born in 1980, started rapping way before I ever heard. Okay, word.
Shady. I ain't even knowing white dudes rap. Thought you had to be black for that. Had to really started jacking with the hat to match. I was rapping way before I heard the aftermath. I've been feeling crazy, but
A lot of respect to Eminem, even though I'm pretty sure he's gone on record to say fuck Eminem. But I understand with this demographic, the whole going too political and then supporting Biden and Kamala Harris. No, that's not going to fly. So we can't say we disagree. But again, let me shut up. I like the song.
I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my
Yo, I'm feeling this one a lot. Okay. I dig that, man. And the way I hear the tone, the guttural kind of, fed. I like the mix. I like the flow of the hip hop. Yes, hip hop. It sounds like hip hop, and that guttural fucking the way he screams. I felt that. This I would jam to on my way to work. Hell yeah.
I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face. Why so aggressive? Say it with my chest. This don't mean to text best if you just look away. Or I make your head twist like an exorcist. Waking up from nightmares, heart thumping God. Are you hearing my prayers? Cause I hear thunder. And I don't really like mirrors. Someone stares back at me looking like my fear. The only one that I'm scared of is G-O-D. And the old me drunk a O-E. And I don't know if you aware, but I've been slowly numbing pain like an O-D. I'm cold. Battling my demons like it's 106 in Park. Medicating sins with some gin. Never healed the scars. Trying to end part of my heart with my R. But the dark feel like dark.
Meezus is okay, at least in here. I don't think he's at the same level with A-Cal, at least in this one song. But, you know, he's spitting. He's doing his thing. I don't like his sound as much.
And I don't know where I start. Cause I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my face. I see you looking at my face.
All right, now this is the one of the goats. Here comes Mr. McDonald. All right, let's see what he's got to offer.
I'm mentally unstable, unable to get a grip. That my guardian angel probably thinks I'm a piece of shit. Got a mountain of problems and I've been standing on a cliff, thinking maybe I should jump and tell everybody I tripped. Can't admit it, but I'm sick. The prescription pills that I get getting harder to swallow and I don't feel like I'm fixed. I'm slipping further and further into the grip of a pit I've been digging since I was nothing, a little 6-year-old kid. Now I'm grown and I'm seeing ghosts of the man I used to be before I fell into this hole full of bones. I'll be getting stoned and it helped me cope with everything beautifully, but I wish I would have known about the lows. I moved into the middle of nowhere. If I was you, wouldn't go there, cause I just want to be by myself. Nothing but some mountains and color. I got my dogs and I don't care, and I did everything by myself. I just want to be in nature, keep erasing my entire legacy of everything and being famous. I am not a celebrity, I'm a piece of paper that I scribble my thoughts on when they feel dangerous. Fuck you.
I think he's just a good fit. Like, he can pretty much rap whatever the hell he wants to rap. I will say, though, might be an unpopular take, I think A-Cal's carrying this entire song. I like his sound better than everybody, better than the other two, but Tom McDonald is doing great. I mean, I always like the way he raps pretty much everything, and I've not heard a lot of his songs, but shit, man, I just dig the flow, and he always gives me a throwback to like old school Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers, you know, back in the day, like, you know, early 2000s.
I can see it clear. Used to want Hollywood, now I want to disappear. Everywhere I go, people looking at me weird. Every time I see a mirror, I can't look at myself.
I've been feeling crazy, but I've been acting like I got it all together. I've been down lately, but maybe someday I'll get my act together. Made it through the bad weather. Day was okay, but I had better. I don't like to look in mirrors, cause I don't like looking at my face. I don't look at my face. I don't look at my.
I can see a mosh pit for this song in a concert. Isn't War Tour like coming out? If they got something in Florida and they're playing this, I might just show. I dig this. Believe it or not, I know I'm not a big old tough guy. I grew up on the pits, man. Way back, Culture Room, Florida. I think, well, let me not get too technical on where I lived in proportion to that area, but Gwar, Head PE, Static X, Power Man 5000, Lincoln Park, that was at Zeta Fest. You know, I've done my rounds. Love me some mosh pits, and I could see moshing to this. And that screams a high score for this one. Okay, that's my favorite one so far. Here, don't do what I did back in the day. Me and my buddy Tony, who I've featured on this channel before, we had a headbutting contest at a concert. Yes, you heard right. Very drunk, a lot of Jaeger, a lot of whiskey. I won, but oh my God, was that the dumbest thing ever. When you're in your 20s, though, you're not thinking of the outcome or anything. You're just thinking, This probably looks badass to everybody. Dumb. Don't have headbutting contests. What's up, Garrett? Snooks, hey. Oh, appreciate that. I have decided to go live at the worst possible time. Everybody's live tonight. I don't know what the hell's in the water or what's going on. Hell, dude, Gwar by far is the craziest live show I've ever seen. Although I would figure if I talked about what they do in that show, it would chase away a lot of the people that normally come to this part of YouTube because they are straight up blasphemers. They are sacrilegious. Okay, they get full on human, like costumes that are caricatures or cartoons of others. They had some Pope looking character all dressed up. They took a chainsaw. They got rid of the dome, and they had all this fake blood spraying all over the audience. I think the lead singer came out with like this giant phallic giant, how do I say, pew thing, and jizzed all over everybody. So the mosh pit was even more challenging to navigate and to actually, just you're slipping all over yourself, and you're slipping and you're just bouncing into everybody. You're throwing elbows, you're hitting yourself. It was just Gwar is the wildest show I've seen. Right below that, I put Kid Rock. I saw him at Bonsai. First time I seen strippers at a live show. The poles came up from the ground. The pyrokinetics were in the fire, and the it was like the 4th of July, man. It was all over the place. That's when he had the little midget guy. What was his name? Like Jody or something like that. He was there. Man, memories. I miss that. That's on me, though. I can go to a concert anytime. Hell, man, maybe I will show up at the War Tour. Wouldn't that be something if some random fucking cult member sees me and is like, oh, look, it's that mofo PP. Yo, man, let me show you how badass I am by acting just like a cult member. Okay. Pipples, by the way, I think you got an account that's definitely faking being you, because where I see it and what it's saying doesn't match up with you. So I think we're both going through that. All right. Let me go back real quick. Let me see. Got that Gwar concert, man. What is this? Evidence reveal. Oh shit! Don't do it. Don't. What is this?
So you and your mom are.
What? 10 hours ago? Oh shit! What is he doing with Chase, man? Oh, I didn't want to. Okay, you know what? Maybe this is, sadly, I'm never going to be just a reaction channel. There's nothing sad about that. I'm going to be me. I'm going to speak true to myself. And with that, this is a part of, what this channel has kind of, I guess it's what people sometimes expect. And this is, if you call it a rabbit hole, I still have some level of intrigue. I'm curious. This is the train wreck that I can't help but watch. All right. Oh, and I see it doesn't matter. I hope you're okay. I wish I knew who you really were, but I've seen you talk shit about me. So it's weird for you to be here. I mean, you're always, and everybody's welcome here, but I've seen you do that and say things that are untrue about me. Like you spread not malicious slander, nothing legal, nothing for the courts, but I've seen where you were, and you were talking smack about me and the other show Stuck in the Middle. So like, why are you here? I'm just curious. Like, you come and say hello. Well, hello, it's good to see you. What up, Krupp? Salute to you. I got no beef with you, but like, what's the deal? I will open this panel if you would just tell me what your real issue is. Because, I'll never run away from the truth, even if it's something that I don't want to hear. But I told you my theory on who you are because it corresponds with just too much with the timing. You don't even have to show your face. I have an overlay that I can enact, and feel free to speak your piece and let me know why you can feel comfortable. Like, I know the internet emboldens people. You're anonymous. You have this mystique behind you, I guess. So come up on here and tell me why you feel comfortable to come in and just say, "Hey, how you doing?" or "What are you doing? What's going on?" But on the other channels, "Yo, man, Progressive Patriot says some sus shit. I heard this and that and the other," and spreading complete fucking slander. And I've seen another alt that says and speaks the same way you do, and then it goes back to the source that I'm not going to repeat. So anyway, you let me know if you speak again. I'll drop that link for you. Let me get to this crap. Crap, my bro. I hope you're doing good. God bless. Here we go. I didn't put Tweak Squad in the hashtags.
We're good now. Yes. No matter what the circumstance, money should not come in between blood.
That's the very, very opposite of what you said for quite some time as you dragged her and watched her get publicly completely demolished. But I'm glad, a mother and son should repair all bridges and end up back together. And I hope, again, it's hearsay. I hope what I heard in these back streets, and it's been inferred on a couple of public, streamers, the streamers that don't hide behind a facade, that don't use anonymity to, talk shit. So, yeah, Gotcha Man is one of them. Some others I won't mention. Some people on IG, I'm definitely not saying. So some reliable sources have said that, and I can only say alleged, that Patty is trying or interested in getting Upchurch some help. He looked all right doing his painting. I don't know if he's still alive. Go. It doesn't matter. Go watch him paint. Go tell him what a piece of shit I am. He doesn't like me already. I lost my arrow.
But in this day and age, it does. That ain't good. I thought you and your mom wasn't seeing eye to eye. It happens, bro. That's the problem with the world. They dwell on stupid shit, but yet no one fights for it. It's worth the fuck. Ain't that some shit? I agree with you. I believe in gut instinct and perception. Why does Adam Calhoun and them care so much about you?
Oh, come on. All right, you handpicked that one. Dude, you've done the most talking about Calhoun and everybody in that circle. So for you, because I think I'm predicting the answer. I'm predicting it right now. This was dropped 10 hours ago. Haven't seen it. He's going to say something like, "I don't know. I'm just doing me." And, they're afraid of what I represent. Or they're jealous. Something along those lines. Or is it going to go into the conspiracy territory? They're doing conspiracyisms. That's what they're doing. They're sending the drones after me, and they set up satellites to watch me through my iPad, and they didn't sign the NDA, so I'm super nervous. All right, here we go.
I don't know. They got a crush or something.
Crush was on the bingo card. I just didn't slash it. Of course it's a crush. Even though you spent, I don't know, 10,000 more hours talking about each and every one of those individuals, one by one, far more. Like, literally, it took Calhoun 6 months to respond to you on the internet after 6 months of trying to get you in real life. So look at him. You can't even look into the fucking... I mean, it's not a mirror. Hey, throwback to A-Cal song. I can't look at my face when I'm lying through my teeth. Come on, fuggin'.
Because I'm the man of this shit, bro. I'm the Julius Caesar of this shit.
Narcissism. Yeah, I think I called that one.
He's taking you to court for slander. Damn, I forgot he existed. Well, he ain't doing business, and of course he's not. He's doing bumming. Join the club, mother. Get in line.
I like how you voluntarily, buy people everything, because everybody that has walked away from you has said that you just do these things not out of the kindness of your heart, but so you can hold that thumb over their neck. And then when the time comes, like when they want to escape, you can keep throwing it in everybody's face and publicly make them look exactly how you want to. Because if I know one thing about Mr. Upchurch, it's he likes doing narratives.
I'm doing suing because I keep doing businesses.
I'm surprised Deerdorf doesn't try to sue your ass, saying he had anything to do with that freaking shooting and that clip. Just, it's the most ridiculous thing. I mean, I'm flashbacking to you going through all your old files and the stacks of NDAs. My God. I bet not even Michael Jackson had that many NDAs. Well, that's probably foolish. You get the point.
How do you keep telling the future over and over again in old lyrics? Some days.
Oh my God, they're glazing. They're glazing. It's so thick, it's crusting around his lips. Stop saying exactly what he wants to hear. That's the problem with the man's career. He has yes men and people telling him how great he is and never, ever pointing out, maybe saying that a kid that passed away never existed and their family is trying to scam GoFundMe is not a good idea. Maybe going after your mother during this lawsuit is not a good idea. Maybe this, that, and the other. Maybe making Dagburn the official bishop of Creek Squad is not a good idea. Nope. Instead, we're going to get, oh, God, you're a genius. How do you tell the future, oh, soothsayer?
Embarrassed. Shh, I'm doing business.
Tracks that'll make people say I'm on now. They'll probably say that I'm going crazy. They claim that I'm a danger to myself for all them nights at 3 o'clock.
What's all the beef about?
God, that sounded sloppily put together, by the way. And you didn't tell the future. You just said where you were heading and where you are. I mean, I know I don't have work tomorrow, so I just told the future the same way. You knew that you like Adderall and you'd still be on it 5 years later.
I told y'all it was fake. Hell, I told y'all it was coming. I said, here they come. If you're not, hey, who got a problem? Who's doing beefing? It's all fake.
You started the whole thing, you mother effing fool. And now this is you're playing the I'm so innocent. Don't come for me. And if you do, well, my cult's got my back and they'll throw Kool-Aid all over you.
That's why half the time I have no clue what anyone's talking about. It's not even me trying to be a dick. I just genuinely don't know what is doing beefing. I mean, dude, look, I'm reading.
I remember when you were desperately trying to get Tom McDonald's attention and you even sent your little tweakers to his live stream, and his mods, to their credit, deleted every single crack squattian that was trying to get his attention that would bring up your bullshit, because the beef you wanted to have with him, he didn't even look at you, and that's what pissed you off. So you just said, I win. That's not how it works.
Books are 300 years old. I got time doing beefing. Is it at the beginning of the song Pond Creek Road? I think that was when the burnt up cars was happening. There was like this series of like burnt up cars in our town, and I'm not sure if they ever like put names to people or whatever, but I think it was like burnt up like or something. I can't remember, but I'll find the news clip real fast. Hold on. Is it illegal to yell in my home? You're going to prison. Shave what? There's nothing on my face to shave. I ain't shaving my eyebrows, bro. I ain't doing no witchcraft. I ain't got no eyebrows.
One of my questions could be there if I wasn't blocked because you're a pussy. I mean, what else could it mean?
Everyone else's fault.
God, there's this guy with like 5,000 subscribers to my 3.3 million, and he just says the most hateful things. And I'll just go in his YouTube chat, and I'll just say something about his dick, which is not gay or weird at all. Yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
Egyptians. Ain't it crazy how many people you figure out you can't trust? Oh, yes. But man, does it make you a different monster.
You've always been the monster, or something else turned in you. I don't want to believe that you were this way. There was the up church that everybody really, you that got all the attention you did. God bless you. The talent spoke for itself when you were doing the innocent trolling, the FU Paintsville, Kentucky, the actual beef with Dagburn. That was funny, before it got a little more twisted and crazy. But it's funny what you can forgive in the name of the present and then pretend it didn't even happen. That's doing brainwashingism. So you're going to frame this like the people you can't trust. Meanwhile, you're the one that pushed them all away.
An actual savage. All these other ones are like, dude, I'm shaking my tailbone for money. Hey, bro, it might be. I know people's going to criticize me for saying that, but
Shut the No disrespect to anybody. We are all entitled to our opinions, but long time ago, you can Google this shit yourself. You can find the ancient texts yourself of the first man to walk literally half the motherfucking globe, okay, or a really long time to prove that the earth was a globe. And he did it by just following 2 points in our planet and follow the shadow that it did. Just if you can ask ChatGPT or just Google the shit, I think it was an Egyptian name or a Greek name, but this dude literally proved that we live in a globe back in the ancient days, and here we are in modern day. Kind of hard to maintain that narrative, but it seems very popular in the dare I say Tweak Squad, maybe even Creek Squad. There's some good people that believe this stuff. And what can you do?
I mean, I ain't never seen it with my own 2 eyes, bro. Do you still communicate with Chase Matthew? No. You know why? Because the dude in the video did something bad to a 13-year-old girl.
Hey, Ryan Upchurch, did you think this one through? You paid BX Beast Boy 10 grand to do a documentary. He has a whole documented history on YouTube of having multiple odd relationships with minors, and that's the term that's used, not friendships. And telling, I don't even want to say this shit, and telling a boy to get sexy with his voice. That's on video. You can find this shit. So you're gonna do this. Chase Matthews is guilty by proxy because somebody in his video did some fuck shit. Terrible. But how do you put it on Chase Matthews? So I guess in the same way, since you continue to you plug BX Beast Boy, you continue to, you've been warned against it. God bless him, Captain Kurt told you, no, man, don't. And you said, nah, they're just trying to make him look bad. Thick delusional skull.
The song went viral at the time. So the little girl was having to see this guy that did something bad to her on TikTok 24/7. So I said, take the video down. He said no. So fuck him. I don't associate people like that. If your views on a music video matter more than how that little girl probably felt seeing that dude, and you wouldn't take a video down, then I don't fuck with you.
How about the children that have come out in droves and talked about what BX Beast Boy was doing with his Discord and how many videos he has deleted, but thank God have been archived because he's an actual roaming predator that's still able to make revenue off of YouTube despite the evidence that's readily available. Do I have to pull the fucking video up? I know I don't. I trust the people that visit this channel. You can find the shit easy enough. BX Beast Boy, don't even put allegations. Put whatever the hell you want. You'll find it.
For eternity. Will you be watching the SRS interview with John Rich tomorrow? I don't know about that guy, bro. I just get a weird feeling.
Hold on. Let me check something out right quick. Let me check something out. Look at this fucking Drago. Well, hello. It's good to have you back. Let's see. What did I miss? Joe Pond, good to see you, brother man. His pupils sure are. So now like details matter, right? Now they do, right? Okay, so let me humor some of us here briefly. Give me a moment, if you will, please. Okay, I'm doing typing-isms. Okay. BX Beast Boy. What if I showed you the video evidence that is more than enough and doesn't need any charges because you see what you see? Are you going to justify what you see with your own eyes? Because he says and does everything I've just said. It's been exposed. It's been exposed. So if you after you see it with your own two eyes and you still maintain, but did he get charged? Well, then I find that fucking that's sus as hell. Okay. Let's see where to start. The glare admits to okay. Catching I found one. Guess what? Oh, this took a turn. This took a turn. Let's see. Okay. Drago, you still here? Just answer your question. Okay. Okay. Hey, look. That's fine. All well and good. Appreciate it. What's up, BSR? Good to have you. Let's play regardless of that. Tell me what you think.
All right, guys, I just got off the phone with BX Beast Boy because I'm 13. I'm a teenager.
God damn, his voice is adorable. I don't know how old he is, but this sounds amazing.
It genuinely made me feel really icky, actually.
Having a good old time. Look kind of weird.
You getting backstage, man. If I go to Michigan, you're definitely coming backstage.
Oh, sweet, man.
If he really is a real person, that kid, then not only that, it's kind of creepy given some of the stuff that was actually spoken.
We're not going to watch the whole thing, but I'm going to get to some tidbits here. Okay. Tell me if the fact that he was or was not charged has any bearing and explains or even makes what you're about to see okay.
About in that Discord server and in some of BX's videos.
These motherfuckers that be talking shit on YouTube, I got your names, brothers.
What would he do with the male moderators?
He would want to send us to dig dirt on people.
Your whole moniker is beat that ass? Yeah.
It was like, yeah.
And there's more than this video, okay? There's literally archives and archives because he's deleted so much of his own, dare I say, work, his own creepy ass snail trail. That's deleting the evidence of a crime.
Yeah, but you're a gangster who likes K-pop.
It is extremely serious as it delves into particularly sensitive issues such as predatory behavior and the abuse of both minors and individuals dealing with mental health issues. I also will attempt to narrate this as objectively as possible because I'm sure BX Beast Boy will stop at nothing to
and tell me, Drago, tell me that it's all okay because he was not prosecuted. Tell me that this is all okay.
Attempt to have this video removed as he has done in the past with other videos, and I believe it is extremely important that the
following him. Yeah. Such a cool kid.
He does modify the kid's voice out of respect.
The following videos are from late 2018 from a 13-year-old boy's YouTube channel. I have censored his face as well as altered his voice in order to respect his privacy. I have not reached out to him for comment as I do not believe any of this is his fault and he may very well prefer to put this all behind him, and I request that no one else look for his page either. At some point in late 2018, BX Beast Boy reached out to this child on what appeared to be Twitter.
He reached out to the kid. The kid was a fan. So the groomer reached out to the fan, the child.
I repeat, the child did not find him. BX Beast Boy reached out to him. YouTube channel. While this is already, in my opinion, weird as he decides to act like this throughout the entire video.
I'll f with this kid. I'll teach him how to rap. He might be my artist eventually. I'm high as fuck right now. I probably won't even remember doing this.
Now, while it is wildly irresponsible to act like this reacting to a 13-year-old boy's video, you know, glorifying being high and all, to me, it doesn't even seem like he's high. Completely bugging out.
Get past the speculation. I want to get to, you know, the shit he actually says and does.
And hoping that it ended there. No, it did not end there. At some point, it appears that this child and Beast Boy exchanged contact information, which somehow culminated in an over 20-minute, unmonitored, recorded conversation that this 13-year-old boy then posted to his YouTube channel. Again, there is no trace of anything like this on BX Beast Boy's current channel. In fact, Beast Boy's channel has been completely scrubbed in the past few months, only going back as far like 9 or 10 months ago. Yet he forgot to pay as much attention to his Facebook page. More on that later. Now, of course, his 20-minute conversation is labeled as an interview on the Teen Boys channel, but there are many instances that come off extremely absurd.
Yeah, man, I watched some of your videos. You're pretty dope.
Why are you watching this boy's videos and giving him feedback? He didn't ask for that.
The first person that gave me attention for rap was Fergie.
Yeah. Speaking of
Oh, this is okay. This is disturbing. Warning. Okay, warning. This is apparently BX Beast Boy has a baby, and the audio is going to speak for itself. I don't have to say a fucking thing.
Ground.
And I hope most of my supporters don't think like that.
yeah, dude. Speaking of X. Speaking of X. You're 13 and like doing YouTube. That's hard because you can't have what other people have to do YouTube. You can't have what other people have to do YouTube. You got in a lot of trouble, man?
Oh, of course, man. Like, you're young, you're around doing just dumb stuff with your friends.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Another opportunity to be an adult and not.
Nah, I haven't. Not yet. I definitely will.
I get to the point where the kid whose voice is thankfully modulated makes a song, and you then listen to this motherfucker.
Especially if I go on tour with this album.
Yeah, dude, if you go to Michigan, I'll come see you, man.
Yeah, you getting backstage, man. If I go to Michigan, you're definitely coming backstage.
Oh, sweet, man.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all. He didn't even give him the chance to say, you know, can I come backstage, or, oh, that'd be digress. There is no evidence to suggest that this boy's parents had any idea that he would, before you dig into his various personas and alternate account and disgruntled moderators and supporters. So every few months he has a whole new group of followers of Jeffree Star. But I'll let you draw your own conclusions. Moving over to the BX Beast Boy Facebook page, on the surface it looks like a place for him to just spam his videos, post boomeresque memes, and pretty much get ignored by whoever follows the page.
All right, here comes the song reaction part.
Essentially, that is exactly what it is, but he obviously does not pay as much attention to the censoring of this page as he does his other social networks. So some unfavorable posts tend to slip through the cracks. For example, back in January, another one of his underage fans decided to cover the BX Beast Boy song titled Good Boy. And BX Beast Boy, being the narcissist he is, couldn't help but post this video to his YouTube channel and Facebook page, reacting to this child essentially singing to him about being a good boy. You know, just to prove to all those people refusing to give him likes on his awesome Facebook posts that he has a huge audience that loves and supports him. And yes, this video is just as disturbing as the previous ones, complete with calling the obviously prepubescent boy adorable,
Goddamn, his voice is adorable. I don't know how old he is.
urging him to get sexy with it,
And act like you didn't try to get sexy.
and more.
You tried to get freaky real quick for him. I like to watch. Feel it. Don't be afraid. So I can tell that you're getting tired. Man, I want to hear that. I'm about to get up out my seat. Hold on, I won't do that.
He obviously knew something about this.
All right, so do you need charges to be pressed to see that and say there's something fucking wrong with that? Do you need that context? Does that change the optics? Fuck the optics. Does that change reality? Did you hear everything he just said to that 13-year-old child? Do you still need to know that charges were officially pressed? I mean, for one, I'm assuming this is from state to state, so I don't know how complicated it is. You got a fan, and you got there's no explanation needed. You heard what he said, and the fact that he's even engaging with a child of this age, inviting him backstage and all this, and telling him to get sexy with his voice, to let it go, to keep going, getting so hyped up that he's got to get up out of his chair. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, right. No, man, but is there a report? Were there charges? Fuck out of here.
Wasn't right, so he decided to unlist it. Why he didn't delete it, I don't know. But I would assume it's so he can show people, aka other.
And if you hide something, there's usually a reason. So even if you won't admit it, he sure knows.
Minors how much his fans love his music. Again, I don't see how any adult can think this behavior is okay, nor do plus subscribers and climbing. His Twitter, which boasts an impressive 50,000 followers, rarely gets a retweet or like. Beast Boy obviously called out for this in the past, now has a disclaimer claiming all his followers are ghost. Whatever that means. But in a now deleted video, responding to one of his previous detractors, he claims his Twitter blew up for something a long time ago. Okay, well what? In reality, when you look at the screenshot that the 13-year-old boy that interviewed him posted in his video about Beast Boy following him, you can see that back then his followers to following count were almost identical. If you were to look at it now, he only follows a few people, yet still has tons of followers. I would assume this was one of those follow for follow farming schemes or just botted. Either small commentary channels that are willing to debate contact him. Now, while I had never heard of him, I saw that Bo Blacks followed him, as well as a few other creators I know of, and the dude had 50,000 followers, so why not jump onto a live stream and debate for some fun and exposure? I DM'd VX Beast Boy, he gave me a link to his Discord, and within an hour, I was slated to come on and debate on his live channel the following day with another small creator. What was the topic I'd be debating? Whether Pokemon is a thought or not. Yeah. Now that should have been the first sign that Beast Boy was a hack, but he was a fellow black/minority creator, and he didn't seem that bad. Being untalented and unimaginative is not a crime.
We can thank Upchurch for his massive growth on YouTube, by the way, because there was a time where you couldn't see an Upchurch post on his community tab without this fucking man's link there. Thank you, Upchurch. Now, where's the accountability? The same one that is being demanded of Chase Matthews being in the same video of some other creep. So now we're talking about Upchurch paying this creep who's got massive exposés. Perhaps I picked the weakest one. It is dragging along, but there's worse out there. I've given you the answer. You can find even worse.
So most people might say this was an attempt for me to clout chase, a social climb, but I was grateful nonetheless. To show my gratitude, I told him I'd be there to help support his channel. I would retweet his video notifications and would give him feedback whenever he requested it. Fast forward a week, and he asked me to come on his live stream to do live reactions. Yeah, live reactions. That should have been sign number 2, but I was excited nonetheless, just to have something to do, and I thought riffing off each other would be fun. Then I got to the stream and there was barely anybody watching, and sign number 3 came up. He wanted to react to Beyond Scared Straight, or whatever that show with kids in jail is called. And wait for it, he also wanted to react to Catfish. You know, I should have suggested we do something that would actually be entertaining.
Okay. I would like to hear more of some of the shit. This guy's going for the long troll, I guess.
Boys in the Hood with it. I get embarrassed for him just thinking about it. It's just also, it's so cringe. I pretty much decided to put this Beast Boy situation in my back pocket as rec at this point, and I must admit, I would lightly troll him to test his detected too, and the whole persona just gives me the creeps. I can only imagine Vic exposed video that had something like 80 views at the time, and it was like 3 weeks after he released it. I was tempted to watch it, but I figured it was just a compilation of things I said on the live stream, and he had probably recorded that phone call with Shmena and me yelling at him like a bunch of drill sergeants. I wasn't.
The fact that he was just trolled by, in that voice call, he said it was only about like 5 people that trolled him during a live stream. And
right. You know what? We're getting more than I care to know, but there's a worse video. Who's your man? Yeah, no, I don't even want to fucking go deeper into it, but it's there. Yeah, you get the point. You get the point, right? I played this 2 days ago. No, I fucking did not. Somebody else shared it, by the way. But I'm interested to see, all right, with all of that. Are you justifying it? Is it somehow okay that Upchurch is going to pay this man? And just because there is no what do you think? Did Josh break a law? I say no. What law was okay? No, I mean, the dude's a creep. If you can't see that, if your blinders are on and the rose-colored lenses are that thick, I can't help you. If you can't see why somebody's namesake who still has something left to hold on to should not be affiliated with an individual like that, that's one video, and that was the least popular out of the bunch that I found. So go ahead and do your own homework. I don't have to do it for you. And dude, you don't have to sit here and tell me that you what was it? Oh, that you're not affiliated with Upchurch. Okay, you see it. All right. I'm glad. I did not understand this whole were the charges filed, and therefore everything else doesn't matter. If it's the rules for it's rules across the board. So Upchurch is playing that same fucking game. Chase Matthews was in a video with a creep, then the same game applies. That's that. What's up, man? How can I help you? Welcome. Lord knows why you're here. Oh, and thanks, by the way. You did have these shared. Then you deleted them. Led to some confusion on my part. Why? And then, instead, now you got the sausage castle picture, which, I'm not shocked that it was on your page. But at least I think maybe you're being somewhat even-keeled because somebody maybe said to you that Upchurch was possibly there or something to that degree. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I mean, I think what happens on the internet is people grab something, anything they can, and they just they try to frame the whole narrative and get that little sewing circle of a chat going and going and going, right? Get that gotcha. Okay, so yeah, I just Drago, my apologies. I wanted to make not so much. I did go on, and I was thinking that perhaps the video would at least focus on the singular point that was important right then and there. He was all over the place, and he was more, I think, focused on his own troll or doing whatever it was he did throughout. Anyway, I did a lot here. Okay, Drago. Now I don't know where you sit in terms of the fence. So again, you're welcome here. Oh, C-Files, what's up, bro? What's up, HBR? Shout out to HBR. This is the individual that is responsible for helping me find the video of that. You know what? Shit. This is something I did play, and it's because of HBR's due diligence. Let me see. Just as a reminder, in case some people forgot. Let's go to the posts. Let me see. HBR Crossroads. And what about, Upchurch doxing somebody with his name and telling his entire squad to go beat the fuck out of everybody in that house? How do you own that look and tell me it's not bad? Okay, where's HBR at the Crossroads? It's amazing, the crickets. When you show something as clear as that. Or maybe I should just go to the page itself. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Sorry, Martin. I know we're like on some sort of a ceasefire thing. I know you want to reach out to me for something. Damn it. Do I have to HBR to Crossroads? I can't do it through StreamYards. HBR at... If I get this wrong on the first try, I'm just going to throw the towel in. I have off tomorrow. I want to stay up and play a couple video games. Hell yeah, look. Ba-dum-bum. All right. And is this the right one? It's got to be. Okay. I think it's a vlog. This is it. Thank you. Thank you. HBR coming through again. Oh, my internet is starting to die. My internet is starting to die. Drago, you're all right. You're all right with me. Okay, here we go.
Why mine?
By the way, this is the context for every time I tell the story of somebody that was willing to protect Upchurch's reputation, do his PR, and be like, look, we'll pre-record these videos and we'll release them so nobody knows that you're in rehab. This was that video. This is the video I referred to many, many times.
Did you think it would be a fair fight because we wear the same bra size? Let's say we go with that. I'll give you this. Yours are natural. I bought mine. But you do look like you bench press biscuits, bitch. And, it's just wild to me that the things have got to your head so much that you thought this was a good idea. I see why you do this. It's fun. The only difference is I'm fucking better at this. So, game on! Everything you've said about me, I have receipts to disprove. To show that you're fucking a phony and lying.
And to my knowledge, he has not swung a second time since she released this.
But let's go one step further. Let's say that I have also proof that what everybody else is saying is true. I bet your security team is watching me like a fucking hawk right now. Yeah. I bet it's chaos over there right now. I already heard about the guard chat just because I posted emojis. Do we want to keep doing this? We can keep doing this.
Not a fan of the modern day filter shit, but she gets her point across. By the way, feel free, HB. I think you have mod privileges. Please support HB at the Crossroads. He is a I don't know, a non-simping channel. We need more of those.
Fuck with nobody. I don't mess with nobody. I don't speak on shit. Anytime I ever have spoke on shit, though, it's been for your behalf. 10 toes down, by your side. Trying to make sure you didn't feel fucking alone. Plot twist, bitch. This is comical. The irony of it, too. And the people that I owe apologies to have already got those, except for one person. But they will get that very soon. Because I did. 10 toes down, right by your side, no matter what. Didn't want you to feel alone. I wanted to help you. I wanted to make sure you were good. Just remember, you did this. So, when you want to talk shit, like you don't know me, pot belly bitch. I feel like that's projection.
God, I really hate the TikTok era. Okay, all right, this is supposed to be serious, but the whole animation shit and the voice projection is killing me, Smalls. Get to the text messages and explain the plan.
As someone who did a couple semesters with psychology, I know that's fucking projection. Because my shit is tight and right. But yeah, we can go there. I was devastated when all this shit started. Fucking devastated. I begged you to get fucking help. I have proof of this too. Begged you. Before your child came into this world, I begged you to get fucking help. I even had a plan, motherfucker. I was like, hey, nobody has to fucking know. Nobody has to fucking know. You can literally get on there and be like, hey, I'm going to take some time to myself so I can prepare for my kid to come in the world and get everything straight. So I'm going to take a little vacation. Even told you that we could make fucking videos before said child got here, so we could at least schedule them to be posted once a week as an update, so no one knew what the fuck was going on if you agreed to get help.
And I just want to add, do you know what a blessing this offer could have been? Honestly, do you know how many people are out there in the world, in any country in general, that's an addict of whatever substance, that doesn't have the resources and the blessings that you have at your disposal, Upchurch? This is what kills me about you. And anyone that wants to extend their own time and resources and appreciation, adoration, love, loyalty, you fucking publicly bitch smack them. So here's this. Goodbye help. What a shame. What a crying shame. I know people that would literally do whatever it takes to have such an opportunity. Quit their jobs, leave their family behind just to get right and get off of whatever is plaguing them. And you do this to the one of the people that was willing to sacrifice just about everything and lie to your people for your sake. And then you had to go and throw a stray. But you stopped, didn't you?
It wasn't until I saw a pattern forming rapidly that I was like, oh God. Okay. All right. Okay. I saw through all your shit, like what you were doing. I saw through it. But I didn't want you to feel fucking alone. So I would stand 10 toes fucking deep right beside you. No matter what bridge it burned for me, no matter how much it tarnished my name, no matter how much it made me look bad, I've had to apologize to a lot of fucking people. No matter what, I just couldn't bear the thought of you feeling alone and something bad happening and me feeling like I could have done more. I did enough. I've had enough. I can literally prove what every fucking person has said to be true. So, let's go. I'm not going to go full force on you yet. I'm going to give you the opportunity to step back, get some help. But I am going to post now, somewhere right here, and prove that what everyone's saying is true, the speculation. But I also, with that, have another question. How does it feel
Do you know anybody that sells Adderall?
to be a man that likes to abuse women in multiple different forms, have a woman stand here today, one that used to stand 10 toes deep for you, back away.
Is that Xanime's picture at the bottom? Shit, I get. All right, I don't know how I missed that.
And fuck your shit up.
I got y'all some small stuff and sent some all natural dog treats for your pups. Oh, thank you. I believe this is okay. That's so sweet of you. We should all kick it next weekend and go out to eat or something. Oh my God, yes, that would be so much fun. Mark works this weekend, LOL, but I guess you know that. But next weekend should work. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I miss y'all. Sounds like a plan. That would be nice. P.S. Mark is such a great guard. Oh, that's the one that left.
She fights back, better prepare.
Oh, wow, that's a song. Hold on. All right. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, he loves working there. Yes, I think we would all have fun. I think he gets paid on the 1st. So that should work. Things are tight right now, but next weekend should be perfect. Bet. And thanks. I'm going to add him. I be playing this shit all the time now. Random question. Do you know anybody that sells Adderall? I'm trying to find some and ain't got it in a while, so I don't know anyone anymore. I tried to, and she's still on about the former conversation as if she just maybe didn't want to answer to it. I tried to play because I like Call of Duty, but I can't play Fortnite for shit, LL. And he's just talking about Fortnite, blah, blah, blah. But there you go. Evidence that he's still involved in the Adderallisms, as if the pupils and the 4 a.m. streams aren't enough, and his behavior over the past 4 years. Ripta. Okay, I guess these are responses to the evidence. Someone that was willing to help, and you just had to drag them like you don't know anything better than that. It's just your nature. Self-saboteur, because you try to destroy everybody around you for a reason I can't quite decipher. And there you go. There you have it. That's it. Yeah, that was anime, as I thought. Let me see. What's up, Red Pill Quest? Good to see you, man. Hope to catch you on one of those streams soon. Oh, he's talking on JJ again today. Jesus. The dude clearly I'm sorry to say, or maybe I'm not. He has to be humbled in the greatest way possible for anything to get through that fucking skull. Plus he's taking an excessive amount of prednisone breathing treatments, which combine the Adderall and the prednisone. An overabundance will cause your body to generate estrogen, hence the man boobs. Yeah, doing Adderall and getting man boobing. Shit. Good night, BSR, man. His addies are wearing off. Respect. Oh, HBR, you are not modded. I tell you what, when everything loads up after this live, I'm going to bitch about that video YouTube took down when I was just talking about immigration in our country. I don't understand. Their complaint was specific about how apparently the migrants that were there could have been like, they could have been young. They could. I mean, they were all of fighting age men talking about how easy it was to get into the U.S. or the U.K. So YouTube said, no, we can't show this particular footage because what if? I guess. I mean, that's literal educational or news information being shared. Yeah, but the fucking YouTube censorship. Tell me about it. Ryan, you know what I've never covered on here? And I don't know, like, I'm very, very, I'll say it, nervous to talk about it. I need more information. If you don't mind, any mod that's currently here, feel free to drop HBR at the Crossroads link if you don't mind, and I do greatly appreciate it. I can't do that with my phone off, but I've never spoken on Ryan's history with women and abuse. That's something because I've not done my own research on. Yeah, I guess talking about how the migrants keep on getting in here and infiltrating and getting more benefits than your average American worker and or citizen that could use the helping hand is clearly racism. So YouTube got me censored. So thank you, CFALs. And after that, I wonder if Upchurch is still doing Peyton tonight. Hey, it's a sign of growth. Upchurch did not jump in here and talk about my junk. So props to that. I'm glad I did get to hear at least one song of the country rap genre that I really did enjoy. I really like, I appreciate those of you that have gone out of your way to send me music and songs that are really, really good. There are bangers out there. There it is right there. Pitbulls, I'm so sorry you have so many damn alts, man. That's why you're mod. Well, you're modded here because you're amazing, but aside from that, you're everywhere, Pitbulls, and I can tell when it's not you. So right there, please feel free before I do this, and I'll share another HBR video on my community post because I just support those that are not yes men or women, and they go wherever the fuck they want. And to me, that's what HBR represents. So respect where it's due. Appreciate everybody. Thanks for hanging with me throughout this kind of a wild live that had no direction at all. I just wanted to go live and listen to some songs. Didn't advertise it properly, but that's how I roll. I'm going to check. Did you see Ryan's cross? What? No. What? Why? Why is Ryan cross-dressing? Is it what? What are you guys okay, I'm not in on it. What's going on? Yeah, see, that's going to be the next comment from Upchurch for sure. Hey, PP, how's the PP? PP? Deerdorf's IG. Ah, damn it, man. IG is such a son of a bitch, I'll tell you. All right, so maybe I'll compile some shit. You can expect Stuck in the Middle. By the way, it appears Stuck in the Middle, the infamous, nefarious, evil Stuck in the Middle is most likely, I'd say 96% positive, going to go live tomorrow. So we're going to piss off all of this YouTube corner. We intend on it. We have a specific special person that we want to cover, and we expect by covering this person, it's just going to piss off people that believe they own this individual. Like people believe they own locales and shit. You can't talk about my locale. That's my locale. I call dibs. Oh, and to protect one. He seems so fucking laid back. It's always refreshing to see somebody that's just not tweaking out. By God. All right, so hey, that's all I got. God bless, and feel free for those of you on my IG, please send me clips to any of this stuff because I'm a boomer. I click one story, I end up somewhere else, and then I'm 10 years in the future, and then I'm 50 years in the past. All right, peace out. Good night. God bless. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. I'm gone. Did I say peace out enough? Nah.